What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us
And we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
We've collected a list of the top charming small towns in South Africa, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Franschhoek. Primarily famous for its centuries-old vineyards is the town of Franschhoek. But it's the unspoiled Cape Dutch architecture that make this settlement one that is very charming to visit. The town gets its name from the Dutch Franschhoek hoek, meaning French corner, due to the fact that many French Huguenots fleeing religious persecution in Europe made their way here from 1688. The town is also one of the oldest in South Africa. Number 2, Tolbag. The old town of Tolbag is a veritable mecca for those interested in being surrounded by historical architecture. Having been home to an equal number of Huguenots and Dutch settlers, there are a mix of styles at work here and has such a long list of heritage buildings to discover and admire. This town is something of a hidden gem, being as picturesque as it is with dramatic mountains looming in the distance. And it's also a wine-producing region, which makes this beautiful town even better. Number 3, Hermanus. This Western Cape town is famous for its wine, whale watching and beaches.
Oh, wow.
The most well-known beaches in town are Volklet Beach and the Broad Grotto Beach, which look out onto Walker Bay, a protected area that's where up to 70 whales a time can be spotted. Each year between August and September, hundreds of whales travel to the shallow waters of Walker Bay, which has a place on the top 10 whale-watching locations according to WWF. Combined with its dramatic coastal scenery, this makes Hermanus a great place to visit.
Been to a lot of places before, but this one, it hit home. It hits home. It's like, I like the beaches, you know what I'm saying? I like how it just gives that vibe, you know what I'm saying?
You love water. We used to live in a city where we could just go 10 minutes up the road and we'll be by the water. He loves water.
Yeah.
That seems like a cool place to, relax, get away from the busy city life, but still be by the beach. I like it. And it don't look overpopulated.
Nah, none of them so far do. I wish you would put the numbers out.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
The numbers on that.
The what do you call it? The mountains. One of those places looked like it was Sable Mountain, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But he did say something about Western Cape. But I love that almost everywhere in South Africa that we have seen in the different provinces, there's like some structural mountain or something. Where we're from, we don't see a lot of mountains.
No.
Okay? So I love seeing it.
Number 4, Prince Albert. Located on the edge of the Great Karoo, an unimaginably vast wilderness area like Australia's outback, the town that would become Prince Albert was founded in 1762. Its long history means there are fine examples of Cape Dutch, Karoo, and Victorian architecture scattered around town, with 13 of them designated as national monuments. Good quality restaurants, art galleries, and the very famous Art Deco showroom theater. It's not far from here to extremely scenic Swartberg Pass, a road which has run through the mountains of the same name since 1881. Number 5, Pilgrim's Rest. This town is the place to come if you want to learn more about the gold rush in South Africa. Being the second, after Mac, to attract prospectors to find their fortunes in 1873. Not very much has changed here, so Pilgrim's Rest, located in Mpumalanga province, is a very charming place to visit. It's practically a living museum. But there are also some quirky things to see here, one being the Royal Hotel, with a bar located in an ex-church which was transported here from Cape Town. Number 6, Jeffreys Bay, a coastal town in Eastern Cape Province. Jeffreys Bay has made a name for itself as something of a surf mecca. In fact, it's known as the prime surfing location anywhere in South Africa. There's even a surf museum in town, complete with exhibitions and surfboard displays, tracing not only just the history of the sport but the development of surfing in the town itself. This grew out of the town's hippie community of the 1960s and 70s. And now J-Bay finds itself one of the fastest growing urban areas in the country. Surfing fans should visit now.
Okay.
Number 7, Graaff-Reinet, one of the oldest towns in South Africa. Eastern Cape's Graaff-Reinet earns a place on this list because it is packed full of heritage buildings for you to admire on your visit. Relatively large compared to many other towns that we have featured, the residential buildings here are whitewashed and screaming for photos to be taken of them. Particularly those on Parsonage Street and Somerset Street. The Dutch Reformed Church, built in the late 19th century, towers above everything and is an impressive sight.
I already know. If we could find a small town that has the beach life or the history life,
okay,
golden, it seems like South Africa has everything for everybody.
Yeah.
And we haven't... Go ahead.
No, I was just finna say, you talking about a combo there.
Yes, come
Well,
on.
I like and what you like together. That's why she talking about be golden, because she feel like, we both be happy.
Right. But a lot of the cities that, not cities, towns
Yeah.
that we saw reminds me of Cape Town. A lot of them.
Yeah. I mean, with the mountains, especially.
Yeah.
With that backdrop of the mountain, how the mountains be. For me, it's like, when I'm looking at all of these towns, they're through the hearts of the mountains. Like, you drive through the mountains and then right on the other side is a nice, beautiful town that you don't even know is waiting to be viewed, That's what the vibes I'm getting.
Yeah, I bet that's why y'all say, y'all gotta drive.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm kind of intimidated to drive on the wrong side of the road.
Man, that is different. Gotta get used to that. The
Yeah.
brain is gonna try to get you on the other side. So.
Right.
Number 8, Greyton. This little town is a rural charmer,
This one
where you
hidden by
might
bushes.
encounter a wandering donkey or cow as you explore this quintessentially South African countryside settlement. Like so many in the country, this place began life as an agricultural village in 1854 and soon grew into the town it's known as today, quaint and quiet. The town also has several nice restaurants and cafes to sample when the heat gets too much, a combination of old world charm and modern conveniences that keeps even South Africans coming back for chilled weekend breaks. Number 9, Clanwilliam. This town in the Elephants River Valley, Western Cape, with the Clanwilliam and Bullshope dams, is particularly picturesque. With a population of 7,600, Clanwilliam is a small town that dates back to the 1660s when Dutch pioneers named the Elephants River after the numerous elephants they discovered on its banks. The first farm arrived in the valley in 1732, when the town was known as Jan Disselsvlei. But the name change occurred in the early 1800s with the arrival of British colonists. At last in the list, number 10, Genadendel, meaning Valley of Grace in Afrikaans. Genadendel is located at a dramatic location in the Riviersonderend Mountains, which is just 90 minutes drive from Cape Town. The town was originally called Baviaanskloof and was built up around the site of the oldest mission station in South Africa, the Moravian Mission Station, which was founded here in 1738. The sign outside the village invites people to visit the historic square and mission and step back in time, so your time is best spent here wandering around this tiny but atmospheric slice of South Africa. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite, most charming small towns in South Africa?
Man, I can't put a finger on it. I feel like if you have a heart for adventures, regardless of which town you're gonna be in, you're gonna find something to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially you like to be outside. If you're a chill, calm, collected little individual, you like to just be to yourself. Those towns, being that they're so quiet, like you'll definitely have fun doing that as well.
Yeah, I think the town in Mpumalanga. I think I got it. Mpumalanga.
Okay.
Mpumalanga.
Okay.
That town that was in that province, with the gold. The gold, the history of the gold, that would seem like an adventure. I like that.
Okay, you with the adventures. Oh, y'all heard it, huh?
Excursions.
Excursion. All right.
You got to get out and about.
Guys to, man.
Yeah, I like that one. Would have loved to see more of the, you know, the culture with the town, so we can get more of like a feel for that, you know?
Yeah. That's always a good thing to know.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.